I struggle to manage mine and I struggle to help her manage hers, your emotion. I'm triggered when she demonstrates emotions that I feel are unacceptable. Consequences for me were always punitive. So I think that's where the work that's where the work happens around your challenges, around your you manage emotions. And Thursday we're going to do that. You manage your emotions at those times. I find a couple things work. Deep breathing, it soothes us our emotional brain in those moments when we're triggered and gives us access to our frontal lobe, right? When we deep breathe. Just a couple deep breaths and a quick prayer, surrendering your heart to God in those moments. As I said, it's the best parenting advice I ever got. The Lord says, Joanna, in those moments when you want them to give you their heart, give me yours. And as I learn how to surrender my heart to God in those moments, He will always help me, tell me what to do next with the child, which has helped to restore peace, which has helped to restore harmony, always, because I never wanted to discipline in a way that will communicate lack of love. Even if I have to discipline, it must communicate love. They must never, ever think I don't love them. Even when I have to do a discipline, even when I have to do a consequence that I know that might be dire for them. But it must never come across as mom don't love me, ever. Always going to communicate love, but sometimes the consequence have to be reinforced, and those consequences might be hard to bear, but it must always be in a loving way. So if I'm triggered and if I'm really upset, I know like sometimes the deep breathing and the prayer helps me to think about the root of that upset. Why is that? Because maybe I would never think about saying something like that or doing something like that. But I have to remember that I'm raising children in a different context. I am not my parents. I'm raising children with different experiences to me. I'm raising children who have lived a different kind of existence to what I live. Children in a different cultural context. So all of those things matter, because that's why we feel triggered sometimes, or we feel some behaviors are unacceptable because in our context it was, but it isn't now. And it doesn't mean that we're letting them get away with anything. It just means that we have to take sometimes those things into account, because I also know that sometimes they don't understand what we're saying. When we discipline them, sometimes they were like, what did I do? They don't get it. Sometimes you have to explain it.